Hey, what is up guys, GuitarRock here, welcome back to another Brown Dust 2 video. So let's talk about the Powder of Hope. This is going to be a very important topic and I figured, right now, it is going to be a very interesting choices. Right here, we got Sacred Justia from the right, and then we got beside Justice Michaela, we got Apostle Olivia, we got the Sword Queen Sylvia. So all these are pretty strong characters, pretty strong units. Again, these are going to be as per usual, if you can only pick one right now, you are limited on resources. Highly recommend Sacred Justia. She is one of the, if not the best AoE character in the game right now. Alright, so Sacred Justia, there's just no reason to not get her. I think she's very strong, especially if you're trying to get her, you're trying to build her, right? If your Sacred Justia is not +5 yet, this is going to be your chance, this is going to be your opportunity right now to basically just go all in. So she's going to be the best carry for a lot of players. By the way, just a quick reminder, right? So right now, if you guys are not aware, I don't think I'll be making a separate video just for this. But if you go to the friends section right here, alright, you can basically now set your characters. Alright, and if you set the character right now, and if your friend use your character, support character right here, alright, so you can basically set this particular up. I've set my Sacred Justia up already for any new players to try to borrow. Again, you are able to use this in a story campaign, right? The first two difficulty, right? The regular one and the hard one. The very hard one, you'll have to still use your own characters, your own units. But ideally, this is going to be where it is. Sacred Justia is going to be one of the best character for any new player to go through in the story stage in the campaign. So if anyone is new watching this, obviously, you should consider just consider using or taking Sacred Justia, recruiting her from right here. I think she's actually that good. Now, obviously, there are going to be some other characters that can somewhat compete with her. For example, like I would say Loan to a certain extent, that's going to be the Bunny Loan, but she's limited. Then we got Olivia, not this particular one, but the other one. But all of those other options are going to be a little bit more expensive compared to Sacred Justia. I think a lot of people underestimate how easy it is to build a single character because all you need is just one single character and that's it. So you only need to basically focus on one single character, one single costume. You don't need multiple costumes, so it's way cheaper. You don't need as many tiers of goddess, for example, right? That means you don't have to like try to leverage the other things. It's just very cost efficient, which makes Sacred Justia a very strong one. So right now, if let's take her out of the equation, definitely if you don't have her at +5, definitely you should get her. Now the other three is going to be a little bit more complicated. So we got Olivia, we got Michaela, and then we got Sylvia, right? So let's talk about Sylvia first because right now we have her banner going on right now, which is going to be this particular one, the Bikini Agent Sylvia right here. Now this particular Sylvia is going to extend her buffs that you currently have by 2 turns, and she's also going to do a lot of damage, right? 600+% right there, as you can see. So it is going to be a very strong character overall. Now the thing is, this is going to be one of the more crucial costume to obtain so that you can basically make this Sylvia stronger, because this is going to be the the only costume that right now buffs herself, right? I'm not sure if the counter from this one counts as a buff. I don't think that one counts. I could be wrong, I need to test that. But this attack percent increase right here, 200%. So this is going to be very good. As you can see, right? If your Sylvia is only +0, right? +0, you still get this at 100%. And then +2, 150%. And then +5 is 200%. So that's just going to be how it is. Now, if you have this one at least at +2, at least you are going to be able to last that for 4 turns, and then you can use this to extend that even further. I think it's going to be a very budget-friendly decision to basically get Sylvia as a whole. Now, I did make a comparison earlier today. If you guys haven't seen the video, it should be somewhere on this channel as well, with Sylvia versus Sacred Justia. Sylvia is still very strong, obviously. However, again, you know, this comes basically sort of like a hassle because you have to get like 3 costume versus Sacred Justia, which is only 1 costume. Again, makes it a little bit difficult, right? So way more investment in terms of getting the costumes itself and also like building them up, getting the tiers of goddess, etc. Now this one is going to be very crucial for this particular one. Basically, they are going to it is going to enhance her costume as a whole, and of course the the this particular one, the Admiral Sylvia, right? The only one that you can get away with not having, I guess, is this one, the one that counters. This one, I guess, is still okay in some situation, in some scenario, but right now it's just not going to be that much needed for endgame Fin Hunter and maybe like guild race purposes, right? So that's going to be that, right? So for the time being, that's just going to be how it is. I do recommend, if you are trying to get this particular one, the Bikini Agent Sylvia right now in the banner that's available, you should consider getting this, definitely, if you are looking to build Sylvia completely, right? So whether you like it or not, she's still the strongest water DPS, right? Same with Nabri, right? I think Nabri is also going to be something in that similar ballpark because she has like 3 costumes, but you sort of need all the other costumes to make the office one sort of strong in a way. She's strong only if you have all the costumes, but that's just going to be how it is with all of these characters, right? So how about Apostle Olivia in this particular case? Obviously, if you're looking to get Olivia is going to be incomplete for now. For the foreseeable future, I believe we are going to get one more costume, right? Because right now we get this particular costume, which the cooldown is 3 turns. This one is preemptive. You're gonna have one more Olivia costume in the future, most likely, because right now this particular Olivia, she's not able to rotate around to do damage, right? She has 1 turn that she can use a skill, 1 more turn that she's not going to be able to do anything. So that's going to be the big problem for her. Obviously, eventually Olivia is going to be the complete character, and I would say when that time comes, she's probably going to be the strongest light type DPS, right? I think she's going to have a lot of potential for sure. She is, again, going to be a little bit, I would say, conditional to a certain extent, because this one is going to scale off the SP that you have. The more SP you have, the more damage she's going to do, right? Now, this particular one is going to boost this particular one, alright? A lot of people seem to think that this one is only good for PvP, but not really. You still get the magic attack boost, and this is quite a lot. 80% is not to be messed with, right? So Helena's buff, for context, is 115% magic attack. This one is like almost there, right? It's almost comparable for something that costs 1 SP, and it's preemptive. You don't have to use it in battle as well. So of course the evasion is like an additional thing that you can get. Very, very good in some situation. But overall, I would say this is you know, like a decent costume if you're looking to build Olivia as a whole. Again, Sacred Justia still going to be the priority for the other players. If you are looking to just get Olivia or build Olivia, she is probably going to get there eventually, right? But for now, I can definitely vouch for her much more than Michaela. I think, like, if you want to look at value, I feel like her value is a little bit higher than Michaela, because Michaela is also a little bit tricky. She also has 3 costumes right now, and as you can see, you sort of want the non-Michaela. This one you can get for free from the story. I believe in one of the story pack, you can basically recruit for free. Definitely you are going to need this to increase your crit damage, right? And then you have this one to do a lot of damage. Now this one is going to be, can you get away with not having this particular beach Michaela, right? So basically you have this particular one, and then you have this particular one. You sort of need this so that you can rotate all 3 around if Michaela is going to be your only main DPS, right? I think Michaela is really, really strong, and I feel like in a lot of situations, I do think that she is going to be pretty good. But right now, if you're looking just for one, just specifically just one magic DPS, which is light element, which Olivia is also, they are both in competition with each other. So if you're looking to just get one, you know, I would probably lean towards Olivia, even though right now you cannot get her to complete. But this one I don't think is a priority. I would say the Michaela one is the least priority out of all of these. Like I mentioned, I feel like the other 2 costume is going to be much more important, which is the Nun one and this particular one. This one is alright, right? If you want to, you can get up to you know, get up to +1 just for the SP. It is going to cut off your HP by 80%. I'm not a big fan of this costume because it makes you lose so much HP in a lot of endgame scenarios, and then you just die, right? Going to be a little bit harder to use for new players. But I guess in Fin Hunter, where you can rotate things around, things are going to be much easier there, right? Because you are able to do like reposition and etc. But right now, if you are looking to build Michaela as a whole, she's here as an option. I still think that I will lean towards Sacred Justia. Maybe Olivia second in this particular case if you're looking to complete or perfect her in the future. although Olivia's main costume is still going to be this particular one that does the damage, right? And then Sylvia, if you're looking to pull the current Bikini Agent Sylvia and build her as a complete character. If not, then you have to slowly reevaluate and think who is going to be the best one depending on who you have, right? So both Olivia and Sylvia and Michaela, it really depends on if you have the other costumes, which is why Sacred Justia is like the easy recommendation by far, right? It's just going to be how it is. So yeah, that's my recommendation for the particular current season of Powder of Hope. Let me know what you guys think of all of these characters right now. As per usual, subscribe if you guys haven't already. Give this video a like. I'll see you guys again very soon. Plenty of stuff that I'll need to work on. Alright, see you guys then. Have a nice day. Goodbye.